You know, honey, if anything were ever to happen to me, I would want you to get remarried.
Okay.
I was a little fast.
Oh no, I just want to make you happy.
Okay. Any idea of who you would
Vicky
marry?
Conroy, probably. She works in my office. She's very organized. The kids love her.
Are you guys talking about Vicky?
Yeah.
Mom, she's awesome.
Just so you know, if something were to happen to me,
Something's gonna happen to you, all right.
All right, somebodies, let's clock this in. Claire was asking a question. All right. Okay, I'm going to say this. When you're going to ask a question, make sure it's something you can handle the response to. Because what did Phil do? He was being honest. He answered, I guess, too quickly for Claire. Claire was not ready for this, all right? I'm pretty sure maybe she wanted this to be a little rhetorical, or maybe Phil not say anything, or even a delay. But she wasn't ready, because you saw her reaction, all right? And good save, Phil, okay, on saying that you're just trying to answer and please her, because that's what I would have said, and I think that's what most of us would have said, because that's essentially what we're doing. We're answering the question directly, even if it was quick, a little too quick for her. And then what happened next, somebodies? And she asked, did you have an idea? Now, okay, on this one, I'm a little split, all right? Because if you have an idea on who you would move to, because that Phil answered right away as well. So I'm not crazy about that, because I'm starting to think, does Phil think about Vicky in that manner often? As he's with Claire? So, not the best move there, Phil. That one I disagree with. I'm not with you on it. Now, was it a save that his daughter spoke up and said she was a nice woman? Now, here's the polite way to say this. It could be Mother Teresa that supersedes you afterwards once you're gone. A woman doesn't care. She doesn't want anyone to take her place, let alone so quickly. I'm sure, and this also goes for men, that they want you to mourn for a long time, and you probably should, okay? Because you love that person, and you lost them. But to just say it in that manner that Phil did is kind of like, okay, hey Claire, if something happens to you, no problem, I will take care of it, and I'll slide Vicky right in there. You know, kind of like a DM. You slide right in there. Not the best move. So, for all you guys, got to be tactful on this. Don't answer quickly. Probably the best way to handle this is like, oh, honey, don't even think about that. I'm not even thinking that way. You know, nothing will ever happen to you. I can't live without you. They love that one. Say something like that. And that will save you. And you'll probably get off the plane in one piece. But go the Phil route. As you heard her say, something's going to happen to him. You got to be tactful on both ends, too. Because if a man's asking this and the same thing, men, for some reason, sometimes could get a little more touchy with this kind of subject. So, let us know, somebodies, how would you handle this? Was Phil right? Or should you just agree and play up to her and say, you're the only one for me? Let us know in the comment section.
That reminds me of something my wife and I were just watching. It's on Fox. Things about, what is it called? Faithful Women of the Bible, or something of that nature, right? It was like a 3-part series right before Easter. And it's the part where Sarah tells Abraham to sleep with Hagar. And he said no. And then she pressured him to do it. And then, because Sarah can't have a child, or was promised a child, and nothing has happened as of yet because she's 90 years old. So, when Abraham gives in, she's looking at him like, why are you giving in? Like, why are you going to do that? You just told him to do that. You just told him to do that. Oh, he should have said no more than once, or you should have fought it more. I'm like, really? That's where that reminds me of that scene. Because the only bad part that Phil did was name the woman. Don't name the person you're going to place your wife with if she happens to pass and she give you her blessing to get married. That was the only issue I had. Other than that, Phil was 100% right. Just don't name the woman, because now she's going to have to look up this woman, stalk this woman, and then see what's make her so great to be my replacement. The only thing I thought of watching that clip.